it working?
Yeah.
Hi. Wow, that's Ren and Della. Woo! All right. Friends and members of the Bellingham Circus Guild, and my name is Jason Quick. I am the one-armed juggler, also a member of the Bellingham Circus Guild, and I'm so glad we could be here tonight for a little bit of country and fun and circus and carnival and food and everything, you guys, and a whole bunch of fun. You guys seem to be having a lot of fun out there. You guys having fun?
Yeah!
All right, that's great. You guys want to see a little bit more juggling and performance?
Yeah!
Okay. I'm going to pull... No? All right, I'm going home then. That's going to be an easy show. Who said no? You? Oh, a tricky one in the audience, huh? All right. It's okay, I was one of those too. Always working on tricks. When I was a little kid, I was doing just about everything. I had all these ideas and I loved it. Oh, I'll show you what I love to do. Let's see. I love to take things that look like this and I would throw them up in the air really high like that. Oh, and sometimes I would even catch them again. It was amazing. It was one of my favorite things to do. I'd throw a ball and I would catch it and catch it and catch it and catch it and catch it. Whoops, sometimes I'd miss. Everybody misses sometimes. Oh, whoa, oh, I got that one. Whoops. All right. Oh, really? A broken arm? From the monkey bar. Oh my gosh. Yep, a friend of mine got that broken arm thing when she was little on the monkey bars too. Now, the thing that happened to me is I was really excited about throwing these things and catching these things and catching them and doing all these cool things everywhere and where'd it go? Oh, there it is. That was up there really high. And I was also one of those kids who was into everything, and I was out playing with some of my friends. Did you notice that I was missing something? Did you notice I was missing something? Yeah, whole bunch of hair. I'm missing a whole bunch of hair. Woo! Thank you. That was for you back there. All right. Okay, let her go. Let her go. Okay. All right. So let's see. I think I'm talking too fast because this is one of those slow. Are you curious about what happened to my arm?
Yeah.
No, you're not curious. Okay, plug your ears. What? Oh, a lot of people think I put it in my shirt. I want to deal with this right now because there's actually no arm in my shirt. Well, there's this one. Yeah, but it's more of a gun, really. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about that. It's just the stage she's going through. Okay. Wait, now you should worry about that. She's gone. Okay. So, when I was a little kid, I actually was playing in Bellingham, and there's a fire station there and an electrical substation next to it. And one of my friends dared me to climb in to the electrical substation and climb up the poles and get onto the roof that was right next to all of these big wires that were up there. You guys know about electricity?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay. You know, I mean, electricity lights up those lights. It blows that fan out there. I'm grateful for that electricity blowing that fan because I'm kind of sweaty up here. And then, when you're at home, it will heat up that spiral thing on the top of most stoves.
Yeah.
You know? Do you ever put your hand on that? No. Yeah, don't do it. It's hot. It'll burn you. Well, when the kid dared me to climb up around all those electrical wires, and I was like, no. And he's like, oh yeah, you must be a chicken. I did that when I was 3 years old. What? You don't believe him? Man, I wish I was as smart as you guys, because as soon as he said I was chicken, my brain shut off and I stopped thinking altogether. I was like, I'm not chicken, and I started climbing the fence. And this kid didn't do it when he was 3 years old. He'd never climbed that before. And he thought of this idea and he said it, and then I started climbing up his idea. And I climbed over the fence, and there was barbed wire on top of that fence. And I climbed right over it. Luckily, I was a pretty good climber. And then there were these big towers with electrical wires on top of them. And I climbed up these big towers, and I climbed up, and there was the roof. And if I could just get my body onto the roof over there, I would win the dare. Wait, what do you win if you win a dare? Nothing. Nothing?
Does that affect the
Satisfaction. I don't know if it's going to be satisfaction, but the satisfaction of winning. Maybe you get that. Maybe. But this is what I got. I got my foot onto the roof. Well, I couldn't quite reach the roof. I could reach the gutter. And so I thought I would just go for it. And the gutter just gave way, and I was falling. And I was falling, and I reached up, and I grabbed the first thing that my hand would grab. It was a big electric wire. And 17,000 volts of electricity went through my body and burned my hand, burned my leg, and burned my arm so bad it couldn't be on my body anymore. Okay. Kind of a sad story for a circus, don't you think? Exactly. This story ends well, and that's why I'm telling it. Because at the end of this story that I'm telling you, I'm going to be on top of that thing back there. So, luckily the paramedics came, and they took me to the hospital, and the doctors, well, they saved my fingers, and they saved my leg. They couldn't save my arm because it was too badly burned, but they saved my life. And from that day to this, just about everything I do is juggling. So, I become a circus performer. You guys want to see me juggle?
Yeah!
All right. This is juggling with one hand. All right. Whoops. I still miss sometimes, but it gives me an opportunity to think for a moment. Oh. Usually I don't play soccer in boots, but there we go. All right, here's another joke for you. This one might be over your head, though. Wait, one person got that? No, one person thought it was funny. Everybody else got it. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's make things more interesting. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3 juggling balls with one hand. What do you think? All right, if it comes to you, you catch it, right? 3 juggling balls in one hand.
Wow. Yeah.
What do you think of that? That's all right? Oh, I'll get back behind the 3-point line. You're safe on that side of that line. But I'm just warming you up because things get more difficult up here. Because next I'm going to do 4 juggling balls in one hand. Okay, do I have to do them all at the same time? All right, here it is. 4 juggling balls in one hand, all at the same time. Ah! Oh, just a second. Good. All right, I'm all right. 4 juggling balls in one hand, all at the same time. Okay. Get down to business. You're right. This time, 4 juggling balls in one hand. No fear. I think I like the fear one better. You know, fear is there for a reason. It's there to keep your head safe. If you're afraid of something, you gotta listen to that. If I listened to my fear 37 years ago, I would still have my arm today. Right? If I listened to my fear instead of taking that dare, I'd still have my arm. What? Oh, if I didn't lose my arm, I have no idea what would happen. Who knows what would happen? I could still be a circus performer. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'd just be sitting around watching TV all the time. Who knows? I don't think I'm going to go back and find out. But it was a whole lot of trouble losing my arm. That's for sure. I don't think I need it anymore. Oh, wait. Is there a glare? Sorry, it's the lights. Yeah. Just kidding. All right. You get... All right. Oh, wait. I was doing 4 juggling balls in one hand all at the same time. That's just silly. No screaming. No fear. Okay, this time I'm going to do it with smarts. I'm going to think a little bit. How about if I juggle 4 juggling balls in one hand, one at a time instead? Yeah? You guys like that back there? One at a time? Okay. Here it goes. 1. Oops. I missed the first one. Okay, that's embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, lot of work for one laugh. I don't know about that. Okay. You gotta get creative out here. Okay. 4 juggling balls. This is a new trick. It's gonna be a voice trick. 4 juggling balls in one hand all at the same time. We'll juggle them one at a time at the same time as juggling them all at the same time. Okay, here it goes.
Whoa.
Oh, I think I missed one.
Wow.
Oh, oh, you were gonna catch that. Okay, throw it back.
Oh.
All right, here we go. There it is.
Woo.
How about if we start out with something dangerous now? 4 juggling balls in one hand. I have been practicing juggling for 33 years, and I can juggle just about anything. This is serious juggling here. This is dangerous. Real claws. Define real. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. So, this is a real rubber chicken. It's real funny.
Is it real rubber?
No, actually, it's plastic.
Let's go!
Woo! Yes! Wait a minute. Oh, thanks. Getting better? Okay. Let's see.
I got a lot of smiley faces.
Oh, cool.
Oh. Is this getting better? You want me to take some risks? You want to see a danger act? Wait, if that's getting better, what about... Oh yeah, one of those? No! Only the best for this audience. Oh wait, there's another one. On my head? Really? That's a good one. I have been working on that trick for years and years and years. And I think in this year or the next year, I'm going to have just enough of a bald spot on top. I can catch this on top. You guys want? I'm going to give it a try. Here it goes. Oh, doubles. All right, here we go. Oh, ow. Okay, still working on it. Whoa. There it is. It's real close. On my forehead. Oh! Oh my gosh! You guys were there to witness it. I lost 10 hairs this morning, and suddenly I can catch the plunger on my forehead. That's the first time I've ever caught the plunger on my forehead in performance. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Wow.
You can get those at the dollar.
I have to admit, I've been doing that trick for 10 years, just waiting for the moment where I've lost enough hair, the plunger will stick. I wonder if it's helping. I don't know. All right. All right, this is actually not a sword, this is a scimitar. Oh, okay. So, and this is my good friend Henri. He is a world famous juggling chicken. Now, he's been seen around the world on YouTube, and this is his least favorite juggling trick. I call it fillet of chicken. Yeah! Ooh, he ducked. Sorry. Yeah, try that again. Okay. Yeah! He ducked again. I think he must be a big chicken. Yeah, thanks. Yeah! 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 Just a second. So we'll see. Freeze. It's dangerous up here. You guys gotta go back to your seat. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. Okay. I'm sorry for all the foul humor. I had to pluck up the courage to tell that last joke. I've been kicked out of places for that humor. All right. This is what you wanted to see, maybe. Ooh. I can sense something. My senses were saying there's somebody underneath me. So, fire? No, not fire. Okay. Should I put the swords away? No. Because here's the deal. I said earlier, if you're afraid of something, you should listen to that fear, because fear is there to keep you safe, right? But here I am, doing scary things. Juggling axes, hippos, triples. Sorry about that. Juggling saw blades. Whoa! No, I catch it just like this. As long as you catch it just like this, no fingers get cut off. I caught the other one with my knee. Okay. So, these things are kind of crazy. They're risky, especially for a guy with only 5 fingers to be doing these risky tricks. And so, I've told you to listen to your fear, but also, if you listen to your fear about everything, you'd never do anything. So, I think I have to adjust my theory just a little bit. If there's something that you have to do and you know you need to do it, something like homework, or learning how to tie your shoes, or writing your first essay, or going to college, or getting a job, those things are like sometimes kind of scary. And those are the kind of fears you have to face. The kind of fears you have to overcome. Cannonball. Well, actually, these are a little bit heavier than cannonballs. Yes, I mean, they are made out of plastic because they're bowling balls, but they're a little bit heavier. Ugh. And
yeah, one time when I was going, I couldn't.
You couldn't do that. It's true. This actually is an impossible juggling trick because when you're facing your fear, the kind of fear that you need to overcome, not the kind of fear you have to listen to. When you're facing your fear, this is impossible, and you might find along the way that you come across some things that you feel like they're impossible to. What? I never said I could do it. I just said it was impossible. Okay, so I want you to remember this trick. If you come to something that feels impossible to you, whatever it might be, because there was a guy with only one arm who was able to juggle 2 bowling balls with one hand. Wait, actually that's the heavy one. Just a second, okay. 2 bowling balls with only one hand. Ow! Oh, wow. Okay, no, actually that was the heavy one. Okay. 2 bowling balls with one hand. The impossible juggling trick. Well, no, actually, I think it was working better like this. 2 bowling balls with only one hand. Anything is possible. You just gotta find a way. Be creative. You're applauding for this because it's creative. But you, what's your name, sir?
Jackson.
Jackson, my name's Jason. Your name is Jackson. You're skeptical. I'm noticing that. And you want to see something more. You want to see me actually do the impossible. Because what I did was a creative trick to help me accomplish something that in a different way, but I still accomplished it. Sometimes you got to do it that way, but right now I have this incredible fear of dropping a bowling ball on my toes. So, but I gotta say, inch by inch, foot by foot, I've been dropping the bowling ball on my toes from higher and higher heights. And I think maybe tonight, I'm no longer afraid of it at all. Okay, everybody stand back. All right, we're almost done. This is the end of the show. There's this and one more trick. Okay, you guys want to see me drop the bowling ball on my toe now? Oh, I already made some friends. Oh, but you guys got outvoted. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.